All right, guys, time for Sunday Funday. I have some awesome watches here. Great, very aggressive pricing. And first off, none of these watches are mine. I'm just trying to connect the buyer and seller. Down below in the description will be a list. I'll try to update that in real time. It'll have the watch, how much the listed price is, and then just email me to purchase the watch. Essentially, I will provide you very clear, easy to follow instructions. Follow them exactly as I tell you them, and it'll be a smooth transaction. I've done this literally thousands of times and had no issues when you follow the instructions exactly how I've given them. Okay, let's get into it. First up, we have a Formex Essence. This is a limited edition malachite, I think, dial. It's a crazy green dial. It's the 39 millimeter one. This thing is running plus 1 second. So it is a COSC movement in there, so you would expect it to be at that accuracy level, and it certainly is. So there's this guy. Very clean. I don't see any marks or anything like that on it, so just some smudges from me handling it, but no scratches or marks or anything. This guy is $800. All of these watches come with their boxes, but shipping is extra, okay? So shipping, preferably in the United States. You can count on UPS insured roughly $20 or less, okay? That's just a general rule. Don't hold me to it. Oftentimes it's like 12, 15 bucks, you know what I mean? Insured, okay? So next up, Helson Hammerhead. This is the 40 millimeter. This thing's running at plus 12 seconds. Again, in great condition. Couple little micro scratches maybe, but these are my buddy Greg's watches. This even has a sticker on the case back still. This has the Mido 9039 in it. Yeah, there's a few different colorways on this one. This one kind of has like a faded black or a gray dial, whatever you want to call it, with the like faux patina lume. And this one will be $300. We have another Helson. This is the 38 millimeter titanium variant with the full lume dial, skeleton handset, and I don't see any scratches on this one anywhere. Yeah, this one's clean. Oftentimes the titanium will get scratched up. I don't see any marks on this guy at all. This thing is running plus 2 seconds, also with a Citizen Miota movement in it. This one will be $300 as well. Next up, the Nodus Avalon 2 H-Link bracelet. Now this one does have a few marks on the bracelet, so I can tell Greg wore this one a little bit. On this side here, there's a few little scratches, marks. You can kind of hopefully zoom in and see that. Maybe a couple on the clasp. It has the Nodus clasp, so you can adjust on the fly with no tool. And of course you'll have the links in the box and everything like that. Great watch. This thing's running at plus 1 second. These are regulated by Nodus. So great opportunity to get into a Nodus for a crazy good deal at $300 for that one. I think you're starting to see a pattern here. Next up, the RZE Ascentus. This is the GMT with the Seiko NH34 in it. Titanium with a scratch-resistant coating. Putting in work here. I don't know that it would have been scratches on it even without the coating because Greg's easy on his watches. But overall, really clean condition. Beautiful blue colorway on this one. This thing's running at plus minus 0 second. So spot on. That's awesome, right? And this one will also be $300. Next up, we will do, I think we're going to do this guy. This is actually limited edition. They only made 1,400 of them. This is a Seiko King Turtle, the SRP H41. This thing's running at plus 2 seconds, and I secretly hope nobody buys this because then I will be forced to buy it, as I really like this. It is paired up with a Clockwork Republic matching strap with end links here. Nice pop of red on this thing with the seconds hand and then the print down below. And this thing is running at a plus 2 seconds, and it'll be $300, but just go ahead and don't buy it. See what happens. I already know what'll happen. I'll end up with it. Next up, a Seiko Willard. This is the SPB 261. This is a special edition. I really like this one as well, but I am running out of money, so I don't think I can buy this one either. Overall, great condition on this one. I don't see any marks on it, on the bracelet or on the watch itself. It's running at minus 5 second. and this one will be $650. That's an incredible deal to get yourself into a Seiko Willard. Take the opportunity while you can. I'll try not to bang it around too much. Last up, a Mido GMT. This is a Traveler's GMT with a jump hour. This thing's running at -1 second, and the polished center links have taken a little bit of rubbing there. They're scratched out some. Not terrible. You know, you might be able to polish those up with a Cape Cod cloth. I bet you probably could. Maybe I'll even throw one in on the purchase because I have a tin of them here. But I bet if you spend a little time, tape those off and wipe those down, or just wear the darn thing, because at $350 for this, that's an insane deal. $350 on this. You're not going to find a better deal on a Traveler's GMT. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Good luck. It's first come, first serve.